Hey, good morning, everybody. Thank you for finding me, tuning me in. Thank you for watching. If this showed up on your timeline or your feed or whatever it is, I'm just going to do one verse. It is from Proverbs chapter 20. I want to talk to you today about being deliberate about decisions that you make for the Lord. You know, we're really emotional people, and oftentimes we make decisions emotionally in the heat of the moment or whatever, in the center of crisis. And um, I want to give you, I want to encourage you to when you make a decision for the Lord, uh, to be deliberate about that decision. I'm sorry, I got a little tongue tied there. I was thinking of something and got a little off. Chapter 20, verse 25. It is a snare for a man to devote rashly something as holy, and afterward to reconsider his vows. And so this whole thing is that it's saying there, he says it's a trap for you to make sort of these rash kind of decisions, and a decision for the Lord, because he talks about devoting something as holy, to make a decision for the Lord, and then a little bit later you turn around and you go, uh-oh, what did I do here? Perfect example. There's a story in Judges. I think it's in Judges chapter 11, and I think it's verses 30 through 40. Anyhow, it's about Jephthah, and you can look up Jephthah in Judges. So Jephthah was a judge of Israel, and he asked God to give him victory over the Ammonites. And what he did was he said to God, he made a promise to God. He said, God, if you give me this victory, he said that when I get home, first thing that comes out of my house, first thing that walks out the door of my house, I'm going to devote it to you, and I'm going to offer it as a sacrifice to you. Right? So what happens? God gives him a great victory. He has an amazing victory over the Ammonites and comes home. And I mean, you can guess it. First thing that walks out of his house to come and greet him, it's his daughter, his only child and his daughter. And he has made this vow to the Lord. He's made this commitment to the Lord that he's going to offer it as a sacrifice. And now what, right? What now? If he had not, in the heat of the moment, made some sort of unreasonable promise to God, it wouldn't have been a snare, and it wouldn't have been a trap, and it wouldn't have been something now that he has to go back on his word. He doesn't go back on his word, but it wouldn't have been something where he would want to. Jesus, in Luke chapter 14, Jesus sees all the multitudes following him. And he turns around and he begins to talk to them about what it means to follow him. And he says this in verse 28. He says, which of you, intending to build a tower, does not sit down first and count the cost, whether he has enough to finish it? Lest after he has laid the foundation and is not able to finish, all you see it begin to mock him, saying, this man began to build and was not able to finish. He said, which of you, if you're going to build a house, before you even start, you're going to make sure that you have the resources to finish it. Because if you don't, you're just going to lay a foundation, and there's going to be the foundation, and everybody that passes by is going to say, Keith couldn't finish his house. Keith didn't have what it took to finish. And it's going to be a testimony against him, actually. And so Jesus is saying, when you make a decision to follow me, make sure that you're going to fulfill it. Make sure that you're going to carry it out. Make sure that you are going to finish the race and finish the course. And that's what Proverbs chapter 20, verse 25 is saying. Be careful about making these hasty, rash, spiritual decisions in the heat of the moment, and make sure that you are making a very willful and very deliberate choice to honor God and to follow God and to never quit and to never stop. It's a snare for a man to devote rashly something as holy, and afterward to reconsider his vows. Renew your promises to God. Renew your commitment to fulfilling them, and then live them out. Finish the race. Proverbs chapter 20, verse 25. Get out there in faith today. Love you guys. God bless you. Bye.